Welcome to Kalamazoo, Michigan, Waldo Stadium, home to the Western Michigan Broncos, where we have a terrific matchup in store. A Big Ten showdown coming, conference games where the results will stick with you for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Indiana Hoosiers taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Western Michigan Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Broncos will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Hoosiers offense will have the first possession of the game. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
And he intercepts it. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
It's a defense that prides themselves on taking the football away. They believe they could impact this game with turnovers, and they get an interception on the opening drive. Wasn't a big return, but that doesn't matter. They stole a possession, and that is huge for their confidence.
The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll try the right side. Runs through the tackle. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
Third play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. It is perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Trying to get to it. And that one's too high and too wide, out of bounds and incomplete. After misfiring, it's 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Johns. Receiver looks it in, it's complete.
I love early in the game getting my quarterback in the ball. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
Off play action. Throws to the tight end. He's got it. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Man, what a big catch on 3rd down. Going up, catching the football, understanding where you're at, Now getting a fresh set of downs. Nice play by the receiver.
Pocket starts to collapse. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Ball still at the 45 after the incompletion. They'll snap it 2nd and 10. It'll be a draw. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. The Hoosiers come to the line in the hurry-up. He'll do it himself. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Hoosiers have their offense in high gear. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense set for a 1st down play. They want to throw it. Puts him in the spin cycle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. No huddle offense to the line. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Safe completion on the screen. Carrying the ball with attitude down to the 42. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Dropping back, it's Johns. Makes the grab on the left. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that field goal is going to tie us up here in the 1st quarter. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Georgia Southern is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Texas A&M. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the returner will be brought down. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Broncos will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Quick strike complete. They get him down after he makes the catch. The Hoosiers want to move quickly.
Yeah, and that was tough on the DB, right? He's trying to cover the receiver on a drag route, running back over the middle of the field. You're trying to avoid all the linebackers, all the congestion. He just couldn't stay with them long enough, and as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Hoosiers have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback extends the play. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. You use the play action to try to slow down the rush, make the defense hesitant. In that case, they weren't hesitant at all.
No, they weren't, and it was a nice job with respect to effort on defense. You saw guys engaged one-on-one. They got dudes beating some blocks, lots of speed in the front of that defense, and you saw it on that play.
Looking to pass, it's Johns. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Fires to the tight end. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And after finishing off one drive with a field goal, they'll try it again, this time a 47-yard try. That is no good. And after the first quarter miss, guys, we're still tied up. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
That last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot.
Makes the catch on the left. Oh, look out. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And they knock through the extra point for the 10-3 lead. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I could go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger. Yeah,
and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Touchdown, Western Michigan. How about that D coming up with a play like that?
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Snags a quick pass on the left. Still on his feet at the 45. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. The Hoosiers headed quickly to the line. Dropping back, it's John. He makes the connection. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. And the Hoosiers will have it 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day.
You know, I think when you're trying to throw against this guy, especially when he's in zone coverage, you got to anticipate the throws. You got to get it out before your receiver turns around to look. Because if you're even half a second too late, he makes you pay with interceptions.
The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt.
He's going to let it go. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got to make a play.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play. And I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. Looking to move it through the air. Got his man quickly.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
He's going to run it. Keeps it and gets the 1st down. That is frustrating for a defense, for a quarterback to beat you with his feet.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6. They make the stop, and that'll bring the 1st quarter to a close. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. Go straight ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. I can hear the defensive coordinator in the next booth yelling, "Wrap up! You have to wrap up!"
Bring your feet, 4 points of contact. You hear all those stuff from your defensive coaches. But you know what? Sometimes the guy's just better than you. He makes a play and gets in the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner goes down. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
The Hoosiers want to crank the tempo. Looking for a man. It's Johns. Buys a little time. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
This is not going to get any easier. You're already down. You know it's a passing situation. And you got to protect your quarterback, and they can't do it. This is not been a great day early for this offense.
So let's see if they can make up for that loss on 2nd down from the 18. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Get it out on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. They allowed the completion, but this defense was swarming to keep them away from that 1st down line.
Yeah, and you allow completions in those 3rd down situations underneath the sticks, and you come up and rally, and everybody flies to the football. That's great execution by this defense.
And the Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They try to pop a run on the draw. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the 1st down. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. He's got his man. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone, and it cost them 5 yards. So the offense accepts a penalty, and they'll get a little farther away from their own end zone. Leaves it with the running back. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Finds his target down the middle. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Broncos have pushed it inside the 20. Defense way too anxious there, and they just hand them a 1st down with a penalty.
Encroachment. Defense.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. They'll leave it with the lone back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They're trying to get to him. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Broncos! This guy is so slippery, so elusive. He just vaporizes right in front of the defense.
It's crazy. You can play touch football in an elevator and lose to this guy. He's that kind of quick.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they've pushed the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. FIU is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 7 over Michigan. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Johns. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
But for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides on the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. First down for this offense. Looking for space. It's Ncaa. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Quick completion on the out. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
And that is another first down.
He's going to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Ncaa. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. He's looking for an open man on second down. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
He's moving out of the pocket, trying to escape and get it himself. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. The Hoosiers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Comes out throwing on first down. Time to take a shot. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job bringing on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down, or you see them trying to catch it. Looks like they have two left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. This has been an impressive first half, and Jesse, they'd love nothing better. Fires into traffic, intercepted. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always, always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. He'll start this drive firing. Finds his man down the middle. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Looking to throw, it's Johns. Makes his connection. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
I love defenses that make big plays, that understand what they're trying to get from the offense, understand how to attack it, jump some of these routes, make these interceptions, and then not only that, when you get the football, try to do something with it. Don't slide down. Don't take a knee. Try to bring that thing back to the house. You set your offense up for a great field position.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab near the marker, it's Davis. Touchdown, Western Michigan! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll be able to snap it once more before the end of the half. Running to the left. Gliding off the defender. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Typically, you only see this at the end of the game or end of a half. I'm not really sure why we're getting an early peek at victory formation. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you have been calling a great broadcast today from there in Kalamazoo. 2 quarters of both sides feeling each other out. And it's likely to come down to which offense can find a way to generate some big plays. Adjustments will be a part of it. Maybe it's time these typically conservative play callers open up the playbook. Nothing crazy, but a calculated risk here and there to try to gain an edge in what's been a stalemate. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Waldo Stadium.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. He'll keep it himself. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Offense in a split backfield. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Trying play action. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll go right back to the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take the deep shot. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. The Broncos send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Hand off from the shotgun. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And the Hoosiers will move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And the misconnection on the first attempt. See if he gets a little looser. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. A high kick trying to pen them deep. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, and put a good drive together here.
He'll pull it on the read. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He finds his man.
Coaches always tell their quarterbacks, you can't go broke taking a profit. You can't always hit posts and bombs deep down the field. If the coverage takes away throws downfield, just take what's underneath and let your receiver advance the football.
They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. And the Broncos are on the move. They're getting this guy lathered up. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. He's got the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Broncos will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Rifles it down the middle. And he makes the catch inside the 20. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He's got it and still on his feet. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Oh, picked off. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You know, you play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Unloads quickly. At the 40, there he goes. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Encroachment. Defense.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. The give to the back. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got it! Touchdown, Western Michigan! And the punishment has been extended.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll try it over the left side. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Western Michigan is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. Wants to throw on second down. They'll run the screen. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. The Hoosiers will punt it away on fourth down. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Fair catch called for and made. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. The inside handoff. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. Offense getting set for first down. They're going to ride this running back.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there. They want to run it left here. Tackled after picking up the first down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride, and they want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
Now they're going to throw it. And he unleashed the RPMs on that pass. Man, this sophomore has an arm. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Movement here from the tight end. They'll try the run. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
The offense needed something, just anything, to give them just a little breathing room, and the defense provided it with that penalty. From the gun, the running back has it. Great move there. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw. Floating away. Touchdown, Broncos! And the route is on. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Miami is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about at the U for a long time. They're up by 28 over North Carolina. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Makes a grab over the middle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to get it through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Tompkins. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
Good enough for a first down.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Oh, he should have had that one right in his hands, and he couldn't hang on. Typically, he makes that play. It'll be 2nd down. He wants to throw it again. Catch in the middle. It's Tompkins. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Gets it out fast. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
Looking to go up top on 1st down. Using the quick game.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody in bounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first down. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. Complete to the left. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Looking to the end zone. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake, hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palmer. Nice lead. This offense needs to go out and protect it.
Yeah, they've been the more physical team all game long. So let's just run the ball. Let's just ice this football game. Take the W into the locker room.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.